Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering with me, Udalad. Today we're having a look at well, it's a Golgari deck. I'm not sure what I would call it. It's kind of weird. So I got this idea from moldervine reclamation that I was like, oh well, that's kind of a cool enchantment. You draw cards when you kill, like when your own creatures die. So I was like, well, we can do some sacrificing things. So we have Knights of the Ebon Legion because they're just good. We have some Spark Harvests because that way we can kill creatures of our own and we can remove planeswalkers and enemy creatures. Reassembling Skeleton as he is a really good sacrifice target. We have Blood for Bones to sacrifice as well and return creatures to our hand and battlefield rather. Death Sprout because I just kind of like the card. It's a kind of a cool ramp. Golgari Finebroker, same thing, we want to return permanents to our hand. Poison Tip Archers, because, well, obviously if you're sacrificing stuff, might as well get those tiny pings in with the Poison Tip. And Eldest Reborn, mostly because I feel like it is a way for us to also get stuff from our graveyard with its third token or lore counter ability. And we can also take something from the enemy with it. We have some moldervine reclamation, obviously, and then we have Liliana Dreadhorde General. Liliana, obviously, because you can use her -2 or -4 rather to draw cards. We will get to draw 4 cards instead of 2 when we actually use it with Liliana. Then we have Bounty of Might. I don't know why I really added this card, let's be honest. I actually think I should probably remove it. I think we should add 1 Bontu instead. Because this is also a really good way to draw cards. Plus, with Bontu, he's a 5/6 with Menace. And, like, if we have Moldervine Reclamation, we will draw a shit ton of cards with Bontu. Now, I haven't named this deck. I don't know what to name it. We'll see. We'll see what it becomes. But yeah, let's jump straight into it. Also, for those of you that haven't already, I will be streaming tonight. So, go and have a look at twitch.tv/Udalad if you want to see some, probably going to be some Dark Souls 2. We're going to try and finish that game, even though I hate it. Let's see. Naur's 29. This is kind of a bad start. We don't have any black mana, so let's just throw that away. This is okay. I feel like maybe throwing away the Spark Harvest, mostly because we don't really have a good target to cast it on, or to sacrifice rather. So we'll probably do that. I kind of like keeping the Moldervine Reclamation, because it is one of our main ways to draw cards. But I think we'll do that, and we'll play Knight of the Ebon Legion immediately. I always call these guys, by the way, Knights of the Ebon Blade from World of Warcraft, because it's so similar. And I think it kind of fits them. Oh, crap, it's a mono red deck. Okay, with mono red decks we usually don't do that well. I don't think we're going to get that far, let's be honest. I have this other deck that I'm working on. I was thinking of actually like playing it today, but I feel like it's not really there yet. I want that deck to really work out. But it's not really there yet. I've tried some games, it doesn't really work. Not the way that I want it to, at least. I think, like, I've gone kind of a bit... I kind of gone Azorius with it. And I feel like it doesn't really do it for the deck. I think I might need to go maybe Simic, something like that. Because it requires a lot of different mana costs. And then, at that point, the blue can stand for the lower mana costs, while the green can stand for the higher mana cost. And I think that kind of makes sense in my mind. We are probably screwed, by the way, like... We would need... Well, it's kind of okay, actually. I think we do Death Sprout, definitely, because what I'm planning is to... We will play... Depending on how aggressive he is, like, that is still 4 damage. He could probably burn us down, actually, like this turn. Ooh. Okay, we'll need Poison Tip Archers. We'll definitely need Poison Tip Archers. So we're definitely playing one of those next turn. Still in a really bad spot though. I'm not sure if we can actually save this. We have 3 poison tip archers though in our hand. But if we get this out, we kill the Chandra Spitfire. I think we are probably dead anyway. Like, I'm assuming he has a shock. And if he has a shock with this out of his board, we can only block 1 creature, so... Oh shit. I did not realize. Well, there was not really any need to... Wow. Well, that went quick. Let's be honest. Kind of what I expect when I face mono red decks. Especially when I'm not playing anything that's kind of prepared to face them. The thing is, like, this... It's kind of okay against them. We have a lot of early game creatures, but we didn't really pull any of them. Especially the reassembling skeletons are really good for this, because it is kind of a creature that we can keep blocking with. We can keep sacrificing it just to, like, reduce damage or kill off his weak, aggressive creatures. So that's why I kind of added it as well. It's really good in that sort of sense. Wow, this is really bad. Not a lot better, but a bit. I think we'll throw away the Death Sprout. This is still also really bad. We'll throw away the moldervine reclamation. I don't think it's needed. Let's do Knight of the Ebon Legion. I just hope that we pull land. The thing is, like, with this deck, when I've been playing it, I've been having some really bad luck when it comes to land. The first couple of games that I played, I only pulled land. And then after that, when I played, I basically pulled no land. After I changed up the deck a bit, there was no land. Like, no land at all. It was really frustrating. Like, I hate when you get to that point where you don't... Like, at least one game, you need to get that, you know, good amount of land. And it is so annoying when you don't, basically. The question is... I think we actually attack here? Because he can block with the Adonta Vanguard, but that is still, like, 4 damage to him. It is way more worth to not block. So, I mean... And then we can do this and actually buff up our Knight of the Ebon Legion a bit. Boom. There we go. I do like Knight of the Ebon Legion, by the way. It is a really good card. It is a really disgusting card. It is so annoying. So annoying to handle. But it is really good. Because, like, that is basically the opportunity you always get in. It just swings at you and you're like, oh, I guess I won't block it. And it's like, it's like, oh yes, well now I'm a 4/5. Fuck you. Now this, though, kind of dangerous. Because the Knight of the Ebon Legion actually gets Death Touch when you activate it, +3/+3, which is, like, really disgusting, obviously, but it is also really good. I think we definitely Death Sprout it. Or do we? Do we need more creatures? We might need more creatures. Thing is, like, we don't have any creatures that can block the Adonta Vanguards, which is really frustrating. Yeah, screw it. And then we can swing with the Knight of the Ebon Legion. It will hurt us a bit, but we won't use him to block anyway, so might as well swing. I think we definitely take swamps. I think we have more, like, multi requirements for swamps rather than for forests. So this is just like, we're not that far behind in damage. We're kind of even to some degree. And the thing with the Adonta Vanguard is that you can actually bait a opponent to wound himself really, like, a lot with those creatures. You can cast, like, removal spells and they're like, oh haha, counter, and they don't realize that it actually, like, it actually hurts quite a lot with 4... ah, shit, this is bad. God damn it. We're gonna have to Death Sprout again, and I really don't like that. We don't have any really good ways to sweep. Maybe I should add some sweepers. Because that is like a big problem. I just realized. That's the... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, right. It just gets +2. Like, the sweeping is a massive problem. Wow, I just spit all over my desk. Because here, basically, if we had, like, Cry of the Carnarium, something like that, we could have, like, decimated his entire, like, board. Forced him to, like, pay 4 health, or 8 health to keep the Vanguards alive. Like, that is quite good as well. I think we'll save it at this. Like, this is a lot of damage. We are getting really low at this point. We can kill the Martyr of the Dusk, but the Adanto Vanguards... Ooh. Is it worth sacrificing Knight of the Ebon Legion? Maybe. To be honest, that also counts as 4 damage. Oh, fuck me. Well, I'm dead. God damn it. I think it's definitely worth it to do it now. And he can make it invulnerable, which brings him to 9 health. I'm surprised that it didn't attack with the Martyr of Dusk, to be honest. Yeah, sure, it could have died, but it would have traded with my Knight of the Ebon Legion as well. So that would have been really worth it for him. Well, I think, like, we have definitely lost this. I don't think there is a way for us to come back, not with the mana that we have. If we had 1 more mana, maybe. Oh no, Spark Harvest costs actually 5 instead of 4. I always think it costs 4 because it says, like, as an additional cost, it costs 4, but it is actually 5 mana. And that is, like, the massive problem with Spark Harvest is that it is really freaking bad if you don't have anything to sacrifice. That is a massive problem with that card. I like running it because it is very cheap when you have things to sacrifice. That's why I like it kind of in token decks or this kind of deck where I kind of want to sacrifice these reassembling skeletons, but otherwise, not so good. Kind of shit, actually. I think this is an okay hand to start out with. We have some early cards. We can get the Poison Tip Archer with just 1 land, and then we can also get the Moldervine Reclamation with just another land. I think maybe we would need... Like, we have... Let's be honest, we have kind of a lot of ramp, weirdly enough. Because this isn't a deck that really needs ramp, but for some reason we do have it. I guess it's with the Death Mines. They are really good. I kind of like them. For 4 mana, you get an additional land out, and you get to destroy a creature. I think that's an okay mana cost for that. Okay. Knight of the Ebon Legion. Let's go. I do like this cat, by the way. I don't know if they fixed that problem where if you pet that cat for too long, it actually, like, breaks the game, but I don't care. I'm gonna pet that cat. I feel like we're in... Oh, it's a Boros deck. I wonder what it's going to be. Okay. Doesn't have anything to play yet. Interesting. Do I attack? I think I do this. I think this is the play because we're setting up for next turn, basically. Obviously, it would be bad if he actually gets some blockers out, but... Yeah, this is probably not the right play, actually. I probably should have buffed the Knight of the Ebon Legion and just hit to buff it up a bit. Lightning Strike? Freaking rude. Well, would you look at that? I definitely should have done that. Feels bad, man. Let's see if he has another Lightning Strike. Like, Memorial of Glory, I've never seen anyone play with this land. It feels weird. I don't know if it's good. I don't think it's good. Do I attack with both? Like, we can return the reassembling skeleton because we won't be playing anything this turn anyway, so might as well attack with them. Let's see if they actually try to kill Knight of the Ebon Legion. Obviously he shouldn't, because I can buff him, but you never know. Oh, well, guess I'll buff him. There we go, 2-3 Knight of the Ebon Legion. Ooh, heroic reinforcements. Well, that's 8 damage for him. That's very nice. Very premium. We need land. God damn it, we need land. We're still in the lead, and he probably, like, if he has another heroic reinforcements, I'm just out. That is it. That is it. I'm out. But oh my god. Are you freaking serious? Wow. Wow. That is some bullshit. Okay, note to self. This deck, not so good. Not that good. But you know what? They can't all be good. Most of my decks are actually really bad. I just don't want to admit that. But yeah, I kind of like this deck. What I feel like it's missing is some card draw. It definitely needs card draw. And why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I not add the Midnight Reaper? That would have been a really nice card to have in this deck, actually. I definitely should have Midnight Reaper instead of, like, the Eldest Reborn, probably. Like, this would be way better, because Midnight Reaper is a way for us to draw cards. I think we would maybe need some sort of healing. Nah. Healing is overrated. But this has been the deck. Now the Midnight Reaper was not in there, so we're just gonna add this when I make the deck list. But thank you for watching. Have any suggestions what to do about the deck? Just write it in the comments down below. I always read them, and I always find it very interesting to see what you would do. And also, if you like the video, remember to like it, and subscribe if you want more, because I do these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So don't miss out. But I have been Udalad, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.